Come on. Yo.
Hey, yo. Hey, boss. Why are you in a different studio to me? I just realized. Where you reporting from?
I am currently reporting from the headquarters of Football Power Hour, which are right next door to the Good, Bad, and Ugly offices. And look at
Can you just?
boom.
Okay, there we go. All right, now you're in the right place. How you doing, people? Of good, bad, and the ugly with your host, Joe Blackman, Joe Lateman, as it says, and Botswana Pappy. And I'm not going to lie, today it was my fault. So sorry, people. Sorry, it was a late man situation.
Take accountability, fam. I showed up 20 minutes early. 20 minutes early.
Wait for anybody to tell me to apologize, bro. I just apologized. You get me? See?
No, I'm. You know what? You know what? Big up yourself, Joe, for apologizing and owning up to it, bro. That's maturity right there. That's the first good of today's show. Okay, look.
Shut up.
And look at people who doubted me when I was here 20 minutes before time. Anyway, it is what it is. What here?
Round of applause for this week. That's it, innit? Because usually it is you. So let's not pretend.
20, fam. 20 minutes.
Usually a criminal. But anyway, guys, let's stay locked in. Let's stay on subject. Because I really want to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of. Do we go for the week or just from this weekend? Just from this weekend.
From the weekend.
Well, let's start with what? The obvious in the room. Let's just start with the good.
Okay.
Everybody already knows it. Yeah, we won. We beat Brighton. We're in the top 4. Nobody can complain. Amorim is doing his job. So what is there to complain about? That has to be the first point of good this week. Everybody put in a good shift, a good performance.
You sound like you're not happy, fam. Hold on. You're like, you can't complain. Amorim's doing his job. What kind of tone is that?
Amorim is doing his job, bro. He's starting to even sway the naysayers like me. Do you know the funny thing is, no, bro, because look, even KG came out and said that he's back in Amorim now or something like that. I swear.
No, I want to say this to you and KG, Joe. For me, matter of fact, I don't want to even fast forward our show, but there's some ugly flip-flopping behavior that I'm noticing and I want to call out right now. So many people. Hell no. Listen. What we, as part of the Ruben Amorim Defense League, we are accepting. The doors are open for everybody that doubted, everybody that was so brainwashed by the media's negativity. I went at length to try and tell you that, look, the performances are not bad. We're not putting our chances. I try to give an excellent presentation. I got crucified for that. I've been trying to tell you that picture looks good. There's just a few things in the picture that need to
Shut up.
Guess what? No, listen, hear the truth. It's time for you and other Manchester United fans. Because you need to understand sometimes it's because maybe I'm not a big publication. I'm not a big YouTuber. Maybe it's because you're like, no, he's in America. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm here to tell you the truth that we have been playing okay. We just needed to finish our chances, and thank God now we're starting.
Brother.
Let me land. No.
All right, cool. I'm gonna shut up. All right, cool. I'm gonna shut up. Go on then. Say what you have to say.
I'm just telling you right now. I'm just telling you right now what I've been saying, and it's starting to be clear. And all I'm just saying right now, I'm not here to bash you for thinking the way you were thinking. No, you are entitled to think how you want to think. You are entitled to change your opinion after some data. But I'm telling you right now that this opinion that was starting to now seemingly starting to have as a fan base and was starting to become more like, oh, you know what? Maybe he's not that bad, because people called him a fraud, clueless. He doesn't know what he's doing, but he stuck to his guns and his principles. And right now, the players are starting to also believe in it. So you better give him respect for that. That's all I want to say right now.
All I want to say is,
shut up.
no, no, but yeah, here's the situation that you find yourself in right now. Yeah, yes, you can turn around and say, "I told you so," but to be fair, bro, he's only won how many games? 3 games. Yeah, three games he's won back to back. Yeah, and you're acting like that, saying that everything's all better again. He just cracked the top 4 for the first time since being here for for season and a half, for almost a full season now. He's been here, yeah, and he's only just cracked the top 4. He cracked the top 4 of the bottom half of the table though last season, though, didn't he? Quite quickly. He never hit the top 4, though, did he? No, but the bottom 4 he was there. So no, don't you dare speak while I'm
speaking. Why?
Shut up, brother. Shut up. Let me tell you this, yeah. You was defending a dying cause at one point, was what I'm trying to say to you. So you cannot get on anybody's back who was trying to say that they saw nothing to believe in, bro. Because when we asked you for what we should believe in, you was like, I don't know. The evidence shows that even the staunchest backer of him at the time had to admit that there's nothing to defend. It's not like listen, here's the thing, bro. There's one thing you have to realize about what Manchester United fans are all about right now. Yeah, we want things to work too. Just because we don't like what's been happening with the club and we see something that was wrong and you don't agree with certain things that the manager is doing, doesn't mean that you don't want Manchester United to do well. Half the time you want him to say, prove me wrong. Hopefully it turns around. These kind of things were the buzzwords, the lines that you were using at the time. Yeah, hopefully, maybe, I hope. You get me? Because that's all you had to sell us, fam. You wasn't selling it with no facts because what was in front of us was bullshit and you have to admit it. At the time, we had nothing to believe in. Now this guy is giving us something to believe in. And I'm not going to call us flip-flops. I'm saying the man is just giving me something to see now.
No, you are flip-flop. You are flip-flop. You are flip-flop.
I'm not saying I'm backing Amorim. Have I said I'm backing Amorim? Have I said I'm backing Amorim yet? I said, well done, he's got the job done. Yeah? Remember, my thumbnail is different to your thumbnail for a goddamn reason. Yeah? Because I am not saying what you're saying.
Okay.
100%.
All right. We'll be here after Nottingham Forest and see how you're saying then.
I already said, if he gets 5 wins in a row and that kid gets to cut his hair, then I will start to believe. Then I will say this manager's got something there and he's cooking. You know, you have to play that clip. He's cooking. Until then, Joe, brother, he's got a ways to show me still. And that's only going to be the start of my journey, by the way. I'm not even going to say, I back the manager now wholeheartedly. I'm going to say, okay, the man got the 5 wins that was needed for my man to cut his hair. Now let's see what he can do for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying?
So I hear you. I didn't have data, but I tried to tell you right now. Like I tried to tell you, I showed you the XG table. You sin bin me for that. I try to show you like matter of fact. I think we should invite Coley on this. I try to show you to tell you, listen, bro, the results will come. You are like, based on what? Based on what? You're just hopeful. You're backing a dying horse. And bro, like it's like this. Of course, it was not looking good. There's no reason for us to it was bad. Even the loss versus Spurs was bad. But you can put a genius and dress up a genius as a clown. People will be like, I mean, you can take a genius and put a genius in a circus and people will be like, that's a clown. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that we had players that were making the manager look bad. Right now, yesterday you saw Mbumo, you saw Cunha tracking back, putting in a defensive shift. Tell me when you ever saw Rashford or Alejandro Garnacho do something like that. So
but bro, that was down to individual performances.
There we go. We're getting somewhere. Okay. I'm glad that you're saying it's individual performances. So there was individuals that were making Amorim look bad. Put Onana in goals, and then what kind of performance do you get? So sometimes you can have a good game plan. You can have a good tactical setup, but if the executors are not executing, you just look bad. And that's what you were looking at. That's what a lot of people were looking at. And it's okay. It's okay. Now the data is starting to really click and we're starting to change our mind and we're accepting you the way you are. Well, it's like when you have a family member and that family member like commits a crime, there's a moment you're like, listen, okay, all right, I still see you as my family member. So it's all good, Joe. It's all good. You will be Amorim in a few games, fam. You still haven't believed it yet. You don't know you're about to get there. but I can see it.
Bro,
I feel it. And what?
It's not about, bro. Right now, I think it's something that you should acknowledge as well. Yeah, you do acknowledge that his last season was absolutely shit, right?
It was bad, but so why? But why? It doesn't. No. It doesn't end there. You don't just say it was shit. You gotta ask yourself, why was it shit?
Bro, you can say that, yeah, but like I said, I saw other managers get better out of the set of team that the team that he had. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I had that to compare to at the time. I saw that set of players for the last couple of seasons, right? Yeah. But guess what? They came third. They won an FA Cup. They won a Carabao Cup. So in me, there should be performances in there. But what I was getting from the manager at the time was just dull shit performances. This season, on the other hand, I've seen performances turn around. I've seen what it can do if it works well. So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to just go, you want me to sit in disbelief and go, oh no, this manager ain't done shit? You want me to still be on the out fence? And in fact, they're not saying I'm on the out fence. I'm not even saying I'm on the in fence. What I'm trying to tell you is that I see something now that I can say that maybe I can see what he's working towards, bro. Yeah, I'm not flip-flopping nowhere until I see more results, bro. Because the way that you're backing him, you're acting like he's won you the Premiership already.
No. I'm not saying he's the Messiah. I'm not saying he's faultless.
He's beating Liverpool at home. That's his first thing.
Okay, I want to make sure you understand. I'm not saying Amorim is the Messiah and he can never do wrong. I am here saying, like, bro, he's got a lot to learn as a manager. He's very young. Let's not forget that. It's his first big job. So, you know, where his managerial career goes, I don't know. But right now, all I'm saying is, like, this guy has been cooking, and now we're just starting to smell the cooking. And once the players really fully start clicking, bro, we're finishing in the top 5. We're definitely finishing in the top 5 the way things are going right now. And that's why I am at. And it's crazy, Joe, to hear, for me to be thinking that, and then hear somebody, Amorim is a fraud. He doesn't deserve to be coaching. Like, the amount of, like, insults.
You're saying that. You know, let me bring in our first guest, because we got 3 people waiting right now, yeah. And I want to hear what he has to say. So let's bring Coley. I know you ain't got a long time today as well. So Coley, you said get you on the show immediately.
Immediately, bro. I need to understand what is your energy today, bro? What are you exactly trying to say?
Me.
Yeah, you, blood. You, fam.
We're out here shouting when we want a game, bro, and you're the one that caused this energy, Joe. Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, but if you rewind it back here, I was saying about how well done Amorim, blah 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 blah, and then you said, "But hold on." And then you started questioning me about this. Am I flip-flopping? No, I'm not flip-flopping. My energy is Coley this morning. This guy asked me a question and I answered it, yeah? If you're going to ask me if I'm backing a manager right now, I'm going to say no. I'm not backing him yet. But guess what? He's starting to show me something that I can start to believe in. Is that a bad thing to say?
No, it's not.
No, it's pretty similar to the things that I've said myself. But I don't know. Yeah. The way you're saying it is kind of like raw. Sounded a little bit ungrateful. There's a tone of ungratefulness in your voice, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. No,
Joe. It's like Amorim did his job. We won. And I was like, bro, what?
Like, all right, cool. If we're gonna do it right, can we just at least, yeah, let Bots dig himself a hole next time. What was I gonna say? Flowers need to be given. I think that was genuinely the best United performance under Amorim I've seen last night. Like that was.
You know what? Yeah, I feel like, honestly, if this guy hadn't interrupted me, yeah, you would have heard the glaze. You would have heard what I was saying about the players. But this guy stopped me when I said Amorim, like, it needed to be addressed then and there. Yeah. He even cut the show. He said, we're going to cut straight to the ugly, and then started talking about me when man was still talking about the good.
I know. I'm sorry.
Bots is a gender.
No, it's because your tone put me off, bro. And then we fast forward. We were still on the good, and now we're talking ugly. Like, okay, all right.
You did.
Everyone just, yeah, tranquilo. Everyone tranquilos. Yeah, we're on a.
I was in America, right now. Like you, but
No. Okay.
Let's talk football. Let's talk football.
Let's talk
Let's get back to the football.
So
Right.
what are we saying?
Tell
like,
me your
honestly,
favorite part. Who do you want to? Who does anybody get any special praise in that match for you, Coley? Any special shout outs?
Aiden Heaven, stand the fuck up, bro. Stand the fuck up. You're 19 years old.
Love it,
bro. Line breaking passes. You're 19. Yeah. I'm about it. I respect everything that kid did last night. But
he got an assist, right? The Bruno dummy. That pass was from Haven.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he assisted.
Was it from Heaven?
Exactly.
No way. I didn't even notice that.
Anyway,
Heaven got an assist.
It's not even individuals. Yeah, it was, bro. It was from Heaven.
This kid is gonna be going on from leaps and bounds, bro.
Yeah, we've got an assist before words.
We've got something there.
Yeah,
I think it's made more of a. Dude, would you say that? I'm not even gonna say that. No, let's not compare. Because I feel like since Aiden Heaven's like hit the scene, I feel like he's made like an instant impact every time he plays. You notice when he's playing.
Yeah. It's funny because like I've been wondering what's going on with him. Like Amorim hasn't really like started him. He hasn't. And it was like the first couple of games, I don't think he really featured. I don't know how many minutes in total he's had so far. Let's see. But I was wondering what's going on with Haven, But hey, man.
Listen, there could be a lot of reasons for it, but all you gotta do, is when all you can ask of someone in their position, i.e., like someone trying to break into the squad, is when you get on the pitch, show us something. And that kid is showing you something every time he gets on. Don't get me wrong, he's had something else that comes with being a youth. He's had like shaky moments. Don't get me wrong, but last night, great cameo from you. The whole team.
Yeah,
the lip was moving like who's Virgil van Dijk, flipping, bro. A lot of people, bro. Luke Shaw. I saw Luke Shaw doing scissor kicks. Maybe like Jackie Chan.
Also with an assist. Luke Shaw with an assist as well, Come on. What?
The whole team. Like Bruno was actually playing like a midfielder. Like it was the Casemiro of like 5, 6, 7 years ago. It was mad. It was actually mad. But
yeah, we had a solid team yesterday. Bro. It was a great solid team performance. Yeah, 100%. I saw, you know what, the way that Casemiro was bossing that midfield, in the first half, there was no question about it. Yeah, this guy's playing for another contract, but he's playing for another contract. Yeah, we're gonna have to question the end of the season. Yeah, do we renew certain people's contract? The Maguire conversation is gonna come up again. The Casemiro conversation will come up again. Yeah, it will just be a matter of wages, I think, because look, you see the way I'm talking now. Yeah, I wouldn't have said this last season. Yeah. This is the kind of belief that the manager is starting to reinstill by getting wins, boss. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say to you. Yeah, and I'm not gonna just give it freely. Yeah, he has to be earned. You get me? And yesterday was the one step closer for me celebrating what Manchester United. Hopefully, we're going back to the glory days, innit? That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully, we're coming back to the glory days. I want to see more of that, more wins, more success, more good performances. And even if we don't win, at least put in a good performance.
No. Agreed. Anything that's I'm just curious, like who didn't impress you? Is there any?
No, to be honest, like there was no one that didn't impress me. There's a couple of the subs that came on that kind of killed the momentum, but that can happen in any game. Like, I don't really think I singled anyone out. Like Xerxes looked rusty as hell, but that's the first minutes he had, so I'm not calling him out for that. Like, As far as good, bad, and ugly goes, I think the only ugly thing I can point to yesterday was that ref. That ref was diabolical, bro.
Oh yes, 100%.
See that ref? You're a pussy. Everyone sees what you tried to do. Yeah, there was like a couple Mbuemo fouls. There was a pen that we should have had on Ahmed.
Ahmad.
We saw was blatantly what you tried to do, but that's how you know we're turning certain corners. Like we dominated that game regardless. Bro, do you know how many times we won back possession? Like that was making me so happy. Like the fact that they weren't holding on to the ball for longer than like 5 seconds at a time. It was so nice to see. But then we get kicked to shit and the ref would say nothing about it, bro. It was mad. Absolutely mad.
Like if we lost that, we could have lost that game if the players, just somebody like Bruno, who can be very emotionally triggered. The way like the first half was being reffed was bad, really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
I was screaming at my TV at one point.
Yeah.
I hope this performance is, because you see what Bruno did yesterday.
Yeah.
If we'd had that version of Bruno since Christmas, you wouldn't have heard me talking half the ways I've been talking about Bruno. I hope he sees from that performance last night, you don't have to do it all now, bro. You don't actually have to. Like, there's a couple men that have got a couple things about the way they play and who they are. Yeah, that means that when we need to be dragged out of the fire, or even when it comes down to dominate people who should be dominating, they're all here for it. Get me? So I don't know, bro. More of that, innit? More of that. Like, if we're gonna see more of that, Bruno, then I'll take back what I said about selling. If he can stay like this for the rest of the season, I'll take it back. It was a good idea not to sell you, bro. But right now, kind of like what you were saying with Amorim, innit? What you're saying with Amorim is kind of how I feel about Bruno.
Yeah,
bro, they're talking about 56 million release clause. That could have been 100 million in the summer. Right now, like, it's
looking
sticky. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Big up though, Coley. Thank you for being the first call in, my bro. Do you know what though? What he's saying is true, yeah, fam. To be honest with you, I was just gonna enjoy, I was gonna celebrate the win with Manchester United, and then we'll talk about the Amorim stuff later, innit? But you brought this out on me, you little bastard.
Okay. Talking about celebration, Joe.
This guy, go on. You first, because I didn't get to Aminor because he called back in to speak to us, isn't it? He was actually the first to call in.
No, but yesterday I went out, right, and I when I was on the dance floor, I did the the Boomer Ahmad fam. As a movement, exactly, bro.
So you're just winding up on gal like, yeah.
Yes, sir. Anyway, let's begin the next one.
Aminor, welcome to the show, good boy.
Hey, big up.
Hi, Joe. Hi, bots. Thank you for inviting me. That's a good dancer, bots. I hope you enjoyed the night.
Thank you.
We're gonna have some samples of Bots' dancing soon when his new intro gets finished as well. You guys are gonna see Bots doing some moves.
Actually, yes. I'm gonna feature that one.
Joe, you need to focus on getting 1,000 subs. I was trying to send you a super chat, but then I realized I can't send you a super chat because you haven't got 1,000 subs.
I know. I'm working on it. This is what I'm working on right now. This is the aim. I'm gonna try and get there maybe by December. That'd be a good aim. Get there by December before the start of next year. I'm on 800 and something subs now. So if anybody who's watching this right now, please sub to Backhand Entertainment. This channel really appreciates the help. Thank you.
So no, thanks for having me on. In terms of the game, I mean, I think everybody's talked what they need to say, and I was really happy with the performance. In particular, Casemiro, for me, I didn't realize we would be relying on him this season. I thought this would be the season that he fades into the sunset, but he seems to be doing very well, and I think playing once a week suits him. If we were in European football, I don't think we'd be seeing the Casemiro performance that we're seeing now, because he's getting older. You know, the facts of life. He's getting older, and he's still got the quality, but sometimes his legs may not be there. So I want to give a big shout out to Casemiro. But what I want to ask you guys, not to sound negative, but I want to ask you two questions. One is on Mainu. I'm a Mainu fan, and I've got a Mainu agenda, so I'm going to be upfront.
Yeah.
But if you were Mainu's brother, or father, or family member, what would you be advising Mainu now? That's my question.
I can tell you that easily. I can tell you that easily right now, yeah? I would have told him this from summer. I would have said, listen, yeah, that manager don't know what he's got on his hands. You are the talented. You're one of the most talented youngsters I've seen in a long time, son. Yeah, brother, whatever. You go get yourself a loan somewhere where you can show off your talents and get yourself in that England team. Go. That's what I would have said, and I would have said it from. If this manager doesn't play you by January, get yourself out so you can get in the England team. Look how quickly you got into the England team last time when you were playing consistently. You'll get back in there, son. Get somewhere else and play right now.
What about you, Bots?
I'll tell Maino. Let's go to Ghana, fam. Like, let's go to Ghana. You're guaranteed a spot.
Shut up.
Right?
Why do you want him to go to Ghana? You want this guy to just experience losing?
Shut up. Okay, no, but on a real, like,
you don't say that though. He's experienced losing at Man United, so you want him to
you know, on the real, I think there's a little bit of like, for me, Maino is still young. He's got a long road ahead of him. You know, there's a chance that like his career right now, if he's supposed to be Bruno's successor, and Bruno won't be here longer than like 2 years or performing as consistently in like 3 years. I think maybe I might be wrong, but like I just be like, patience, bro. Just wait, your turn will come. Of course, you know, it'll be nice for you to play in the World Cup, but like you're most likely gonna be in that squad. You may be a sub, but you're most likely gonna be called.
Right, we're the two uncles here. Okay, so Aminor is Aminor right now in the middle. He's gonna be Mainu. Yeah. So you sound like I don't know what uncle you're, the good one or the bad one. Yeah. No. But I'm trying to say it sounds like I'm the opposite of you right now, because you're telling him to stay and wait.
I'm still
wait for his chance. Yeah. And he will get another chance at the World Cup. Yeah. Bro, why can't he help out? Why can't he help out England at this World Cup? I'd be standing there saying to you, "What, you dumb?" So you're telling my nephew right now, yeah, so he should sit and wait on another man's progress, and he shouldn't go out there and forge his own road. Are you thinking about Man United, or are you thinking about your family, though? What are you doing? Honestly, you sound like you think more about Man United.
I'm trying to. I mean, I'm trying to teach you the virtue of patience. Right now, don't run. Don't run. If you go on loan, it may be good for you. It may not be good for you.
Well, look at Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish went on loan to Everton.
Jack Grealish went on loan to Everton. It's good for him. We see that he's still the player, and even though he didn't really get to show it at Man City, right? Everybody knows your talent. Thomas Tuchel knows your talent, and there's sometimes like, you know, it's nice to be able to like show it week in, week out. But right now, you will get minutes. You will get a rare start. When you get a rare start at Manchester United, when Amorim gives you that chance, make sure you take it by the scruff of the neck and show them who you really are.
Fair enough. No, that's fair. I mean, if I'm honest with you, I've heard both sides of the argument. I'm leaning more towards Joe, because for me, he's the reason is quite simple. Like, he played in the European final, so he's demonstrated that he's good enough to play.
Yeah,
it's just unfortunate that this manager thinks that his only competition happens to be the captain Bruno, who we both know will never be dropped, and you know, it's a sad state of affairs. But I don't know. So even if he left in January, I wouldn't be against that. But the other question I had was linked to Mainu about the midfield. Yeah. We saw Baleba play yesterday. Would you sign Baleba in the summer, Joe?
Me? Baleba's one that you have to watch for me. I don't think it's a case of, because we was interested last summer, we should be interested in this summer. And I don't think we should move for him in January either. If anybody that we should try and get in January, which I don't think we'll be able to get, is Wharton. Yeah. And maybe is that even the right kind of player that Manchester United needs playing next to Bruno? Because let's face it, Bruno's not going to be dropped. Yeah. Do we need a Casemiro style defender next to Bruno? Because it seems like that's what works. Wharton's not that. So I think we need to find another destroyer. Yeah. I don't think we need to find another creator. I think we need to find another destroyer that can be good on the ball. because that's what Casemiro is. He just feels, when he's on the pitch, you feel secure. He might be the person to do a reckless tackle because somebody else messed up. He's the one who's, he's that warrior that you need to just do what needs to be done. Yeah. Ugarte's a bit too reckless for me. I wouldn't be going for Baleba now.
What about you, bots? Because I wasn't impressed by Baleba yesterday, but then if he came at the end of the summer and he was offered to us, say, for 40-50 million pounds, I'd take that. But I don't know about you, bots.
I'd take him. I think like it's no surprise that I was expecting him to turn up because he's been rumored with Manchester United, but the fact that he's right now he's in bad form. This whole season is he started really in bad form, and that happens to human beings. These moments when you're in good form and these moments when you're in bad form, and he's really in bad form. But the quality of player that he is, I don't doubt it. I think like we need a Baleba type player who can just, he has that ball security. He normally knows how to like make the opponents commit, and we need that in an Amorim system to really really flourish.
Have you seen it though? Have you seen it this season? This is the thing, innit? Just because
I'm saying he's in bad form this season.
Yeah, but suppose he was just a one-hit wonder.
No,
Joe, I don't think it's one-hit wonder. I think the people who follow Brighton, for example, they keep telling us that at his age, he was better than Caicedo, and look where Caicedo is now. So I just think he's a young man going through a bit of bad form.
Yeah.
And then we'll just see what we do in the summer. Just one last thing, Joe, before I go. And I watched the match yesterday. I mean, on the right-hand side, I'm a bit worried that when Mbeumo and Ahmad go to the African Cup of Nations, we're going to be dead on the right-hand side. So question for that in terms of how do we deal with that?
This is where, nephew, your chance is going to come.
Oh,
this
damn.
is where, you know what I'm saying, nephew? We going back to that right-hand spot, number 10 position will be yours, and you're going to show.
Shut up.
Joe doesn't want to hear.
When has Amorim ever played him in the 10, bro?
I think that's when, because right now we got too many 10s.
Shut up.
But he's going to play Mount. He'll play Mount over Mainu.
He's not playing him in the 10. He's going to play Mount. Yeah. He'll rather play Mount. He'll play Cunha. He'll play Xerxes. That's been evident already. That's been proof in the pudding that he'll rather play those people in the 10. There still won't be a place for him when African Cup of Nations comes around, bro. What are you talking about?
I think Bruno will be in the midfield.
Bruno's his competition. Do you know what really baffled me as well? Yeah, if Bruno's his competition, why don't Bruno ever come off the pitch then? If Bruno's
he did stop Bruno.
Hold on.
In the Liverpool game, he did.
Brother. Yeah, but what about yesterday? See what I'm saying to you? Yeah, Casemiro was playing out of his. Yesterday, he swapped Casemiro for Kobe.
Didn't
exactly.
At the same time.
Kobe and Bruno on the pitch at the same time. I don't know, Joe. What's your point, really? Because like Kobe and Bruno on the pitch at the same time, and the reason why he subbed Bruno in the Liverpool. Hold on. The reason why he subbed off Bruno in the Liverpool game, you could see that Bruno was tired, and if somebody's performance is dropping, you sub him off.
But I think though, I think Mainu's been misprofiled. I agree with Joe. Mainu's not number 6. Casemiro's your 6, really. Your defender, destroyer who can then pass the ball or score goals. But Mainu's not. Sorry, Casemiro's replacement is not Mainu. Yeah. So like yesterday, I know Bruno had a good game, but then 20 minutes at the end, he should have taken Bruno off and put Mainu in because Mainu, he says, is the future. If that's the case, then
he came on the 70th minute.
No, but in place for Bruno.
Okay,
not keep Casemiro on the pitch.
Okay,
that's my point. And one last point before I go, Joe. I know we talk about the right hand side, but on the left, more worrying for me is the left hand side because Dorgu or Dalot, neither of them are good left wing backs. And
sorry, I had to take him off. I'm sorry, Amino, but you've taken up like 10, 15 minutes.
No, but he was actually getting to a very good point that
all right. Shall I bring him back? All right, last point, Aminor. Last point.
Last point, and then
well, what's the name? Was here waiting. See, you ran off somebody. They were waiting, but they left. Joking. Bring it back, Aminor.
No. That was it. You can cut me off. That's fine. I didn't know I was on time limit, but I'll ask the question to you. Then you can cut me off. My question is, Dorgu and Dalot are not our preferred left wing backs. Is that a problem for us? That's my overall question. Thank you, guys.
Dorgu or Dalot is not our preferred wing backs. What did the last bit he said? Is that a problem for us?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a problem. I think Dorgu has been doing great up until like the last game. Do you know what I mean? Did you really have a complaint about him?
It's weird because in terms of duels won, he was up there in like top 3 Man United players, like in terms of duels won. He's the prior to the Liverpool game, he had the most tackles in our team. So like, like I was thinking, wow, Dorgu has been really good for us. And then all of a sudden, Dalot just starts starting over Dorgu. And we were asking this question, like what's going on? And then yesterday, we were 3-0 up at the 70th minute. And then Dorgu comes on, has a bozo moment. And you see that, he's something about him. He's not like in tip-top form right now, maybe, and Amorim sees that in training, and we're not seeing this, so that's why Dalot might have been playing, and it was a good example, a good reminder that like he's not fully, he's still a young player who's gonna have his ups and downs.
Remember that though, I think that's where people are going wrong. Do you know what I mean? This kid is still in development at the end of the day, so I'm not going to say that he's not a preferred left back. I think he's our left back for the future, definitely one of them anyway. I'd hope the other kid that we bought, the Argentinian kid, hope when he comes in as well, there'll be those two fighting for the spot. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what the development plan is. You know what I mean? And
100%.
Buy some more youngsters in as it goes on, and we'll see who does develop into that left back, left wing, left whatever you want to call it position. But for me, I think Dorgu's there. Yeah. I actually think Dorgu gives a lot more when he's on form than I don't know. What the best I've seen of Dorgu sometimes seems just as good as what Dalot gives you. So
Dalot, I mean, I feel like Dorgu gives you a little bit more like presence offensively and defensively. Like I saw, like, you remember, was it the Arsenal game where he hit the post? He gets into attacking positions, like, and feels like he's more expressive offensively right now, and his dip in form is just like a recent thing, but like we know that there is a good player in there. He just needs time to develop. Like Dalot, on the other hand, is the one who can go. Like, he looks like the misfit in this system. Yesterday he was fine. He didn't have a calamity, but like he still looks like he's the least comfortable of our wingbacks, and yeah. Do you see him taking a shot from like you're like, wait, what does that make sense? What you doing?
You know what? I feel like you have to realize something as well. But before let's bring in Doctor as we speak about this last point. Yeah, one thing about
So first of all, I'm gonna talk so that I don't forget my points before you ask me the next question.
Go ahead.
Okay, go on.
First of all, I have to. Kohli did go through something that I agree with. Heaven was great. I like seeing the development, the growth in him, and I can see where he's good. With more play, just needs more playing time on the field. So if you're not gonna, you're gonna keep him on the bench, you might as well just play on the under 18s. You know what I mean? But that is different. It's something like I can see he'll with more playing time he'll get more confidence in him. That's the first thing. Second thing, right now our right wing, great. When they go for AFCON, I feel bad for wishing they get kicked out of the group stages. I feel bad for thinking that, but it's a different point.
You're just mad because God.
What? I'm not going to ignore that. Number two, our left wing. Yo, you guys are right. Our left wing, we have to fix it. Dogu is good. He is a developmental player, but that's why Dalo is horrible. He's been so disappointing, especially 2 seasons ago. He got player of the season, and I'm not saying that 2 seasons ago he was great, but 2 seasons ago, like you have the opportunity to be better than what you are. You have too many balls at the moment.
Ten Hag used him. maybe he's still tired from Ten Hag.
and yesterday, somebody, I don't remember who said that. I think it was KG. I don't remember, but this was the Trinity on the Trinity. Yeah, he said, Dallo is he's only there. It feels like he's only there because behind the scenes he's like the liaison player. Because Cisco did have an interview like, Dallo has been helping me a lot. Why? Off the field, you're great. Prove it on the field. Bruno.
Do you know one thing I did say? Because I was there when KG was saying that. Because I was in the comments and I was going, do you know one thing you do have to notice and you cannot take away from Dalot? He gives everything when he's on that pitch. And I think that mentality is really important to the manager. Essentially, I think every player that he wants to have, because you look at the kind of players that he buys in, do you know what I mean? Those dogged, determined players, they don't give up, you know, those kind of players that are running every second of every minute they're on the pitch, they should be doing something, you know what I mean? Yeah. So in that case, you know, I think he appreciates those kind of McTominay players. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know that no matter what game it's in, they've put in a shift on that pitch, and you don't have to ask if they tried their hardest. It might not work, but you don't have to ask.
But it's horrible. He makes mistakes. He makes a lot of mistakes that cost us goals sometimes. And or cost Casemiro having to go back and get a yellow card for that. And then Casemiro does the look. What are you doing? You know? So he has to get better. And Dogu, again, with time, I feel like he will get better. Diego Leon did play a game yesterday for the under-18s. I didn't fully watch it because I was at a wedding yesterday. But from what I saw, he was all right. I mean, he was, again, needs playing time. There's a lot of players that I would tag needs more playing time, you know? But playing for the under-18s is different from playing senior, in quote, senior team. Exactly. Bruno. You see, with Bruno, I keep on breathing out because I feel like Colin did say something. He's starting to understand that he can let go of control and trust people to score the goal and just be what he needs to be on the pitch. That's what you have to do. And I think he's starting to get it, starting to understand it, but you have to just continue doing that, Bruno. Sometimes being a captain means you have to delegate. You have to delegate and trust other people to score the goals and give the assists and just be present and be part of the machine, you know?
Very true.
That's what
Bruno has that in him. Yeah. Bruno ain't got that in him though. Bruno is the superstar of the team.
No, do you know what? Do you know what it is? He's been carrying this team for 2 years under his back. Because why did it the last season? We're only lucky that we didn't get relegated partly because of him. But how many goals did he score last season? How many assists did he give? Why? Like, he had to. I feel like he had to. Even when we won the FA Cup, that season, I feel like he had to carry the team on his back.
Yeah.
And it's that thing is it's a heavy burden to carry. And this is Manchester United we're talking about. Like, it's not a tiny team. It's not Burnley. It's not Middlesbrough. No shade of Middlesbrough or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. And there's something I want to wait. Well, okay, yeah. There's something about Bruno and Cunha's relationship that like now it's starting to like they're starting to sort of understand each other a little bit more, and like once that fully clicks, like I think we're gonna be really lethal because Mbumo and Cunha already feel like they understand each other. From my point of view, you know.
Agreed. And Ahmad and Cunha, Ahmad and Mbumo also have that relationship. So the right side turning into the left, kind of understand they have a connection. Now Dalo, you see Shaw, Dalo, Diogo, Dogu, and then Cunha and Sesko. That side, they need to fix it. And somebody said it mainly because of Shaw. I have to agree. I'm hoping that when Martinez comes, I feel like Martinez will be a very good fit because already before Shaw was playing, Shaw is basically trying to get into the England team. That's what we know.
Yeah.
But I feel like when Martinez comes back, that left side will fix itself.
We'll have more line breaking passes, and actually that pass that Haven made. Martinez makes that with his eyes closed. That's
and
like.
I feel like Heaven is just. Yeah, I feel like once Martinez comes back, that back line with Heaven is going to work out. I have no. The referee, the bad, the ugly. Oh my god, the referee. I don't know why. How many times have I come on this platform and complained about the referee?
Mm-hmm.
It feels like every 2 matches or every third match, I complain about the referee.
It's really weird because like even he didn't even
there's a
go to the monitor for the
there's a lot of things. Yellow card. It's not just him. It's other people. Yellow cards that need to be yellow card. Now the red card that Casemiro got. There's a yellow card that Ahmad got. Last week I agreed. Last week I did say at the time that it was a yellow card.
Yeah.
But that was versus Liverpool that they gave Ahmad. But on third, fourth, and fifth watches, I was like, yeah, it's not a yellow. But he gave the yellow. But we won the match. It doesn't really matter. If we had lost the match, I would have been like.
But he's still gonna be called out. That you know, Anthony Taylor, you are fraud.
But then again, Anthony Taylor. Sometimes we know when we hear about the referees, we know what we're getting. So I don't.
What did you think of Sesko's performance?
Oh, it was alright. I mean, he did get an assist, so I'm not complaining. I'm not. Yeah, it was alright.
Okay.
Alright. I mean, and apparently I complain about the referee every match, and I'm Western Robbie from AFTV. Wow, that is funny. But that's your opinion, so
okay,
whatever. And yeah,
what would you categorize as the ugly for the
ugly?
Yeah,
I had an ugly.
I mean, you kind of said the referee bad and ugly, so I was not sure what category that is. If
do you know what the ugly would be the referee, yeah, and the bad would be the fact that we have to let go of. We have to figure out the right wing.
Okay.
In both wings, basically, left and right wing. By the time it gets to AFCON, because AFCON is starting in about a month.
Yeah.
No, in about a month and a half or something like that. It starts mid-December.
I got a question also, by the way. Do you think that Welbeck free kick was a good free kick, by the way? I'm asking you this. I love Lamens, but I'm just curious if
no, there's nothing you can do about it.
There was nothing you could do about it.
It's a good free kick. It was a good free kick, and we know Danny Welbeck is going to score. And Danny Welbeck has played with some of the people. He came from United, so he knows how to kick a free kick. he learned from the best. He played with Rooney. He played with some of the best. So I'm not surprised. And we did say Danny Welbeck was going to score. He tried before that.
Yeah, but like scoring from a free kick, that's crazy. I never seen Danny Welbeck take a free kick. I'm just gonna say this, that I think Lamens dived a little too late.
What do you want him to do? Do you want him to be perfect?
I want him to be sharper with his diving. That's all. I'm just saying.
He's being back. This is his third match at Manchester United, and he's going to concede some goals.
Of course.
If Onana Pioneer was in that position, we would have lost. So I don't know why you're mute.
Oh, I just removed him. This guy talking about negativity. What's wrong with this guy? Now, who brings negativity to end the show, fam?
What do you mean negativity? I'm just listen. I just asked, like, was that free kick good? And now
it was good.
And I'm like, it was good, but it wasn't like
watch it again.
It wasn't up bin, like it wasn't on the corner. It was like
no. You go and stand in the net. He's 21. We've seen a young De Gea and let in some stupid goals. We've seen Onana do.
No.
If Onana was in that goal, we would have lost that game.
Even if he did dive late, yeah. So what? Give the boy some grace. He's been in Manchester for how long? And that was his first little mistake or dived a little bit late. What, bro? What's wrong with you?
Nah. You're blowing it out of proportion now.
I'm not blowing it out. We're not
bringing agenda out here. I'm just saying, just my observation. That's all. Like no. I rate Lamens. I think he's an excellent. He's got really high potential, and let's see how he develops. He's very young, by the way, and it's his first time like in a club of this stature, and there's a lot of learning that he has to do. But I was just curious about the quality of the free kick and the reaction of Lamens and how people felt about it. And I see it. Yeah. Coley says, I don't think Welbeck meant to hit it so perfectly.
Me neither.
Ask him to do that 10 times. I don't think
he's not going to do it 10 times.
Right. So anyway, it was just an observation. But
anyway, before Bots tried to end the show, hey, Doctor.
I wasn't going to end it on a negative.
Boss has got to leave, so I must say goodbye to you, Doctor. Yeah, have a nice
Bye.
day.
You too.
Thank you. And you know what, Bots? Go ahead and get ready for El Clasico. We know the stream's already set up, people. It's already ready to go. I don't know if Bots redirected it to him, but I don't know.
I think I did.
If anybody's watching on my channel, go ahead over to Bots' channel where he's going to be watching the El Clasico right now, live and direct. So yeah, thanks for rocking with us today. It's been the good, bad, and the ugly with me, Joe Blackman, and him.
Wait. What? Coley says, is Man City losing right now? Wait, is Man City playing? Oh boy!
Oh my God!
What's going on? I love it.
It seems like this is one thing I had to say as well. Yeah, I don't want to jinx nothing here, but it feels like everything is just falling into place for Amorim right now, and it feels like it might be a good season. He could have started off with such a shit season last season. Why do I feel like he's going to end up like a mad, crazy good season this season? But you know what? Let's just hope so, innit? Fingers crossed. Let's hope that's what it is. This guy has a great season. We finished way up in the top 4, maybe even a title charge. Who knows, innit? But let's just hope that Manchester United keeps on plugging out these good performances, because this is what I'm here for, and I'm happy that Manchester United are delivering again. So, guys, it's been me, Joe Blackman. It's been him, Botswana Pappy. This has been the good, bad, and ugly. And you know what? It's time to believe. Believe, is it?